Few people on Earth wield power that can reshape entire nations or industries with a single decision. Whether through political influence, wealth, or technological dominance, these individuals naturally attract enemies, both visible and unseen. Protecting such high-profile figures requires extraordinary measures, combining state-of-the-art technology, elite security personnel, and layers of secrecy. Today, we're diving into the top 6 most heavily guarded people in the world, exploring just how far security goes to keep them safe. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are more than royalty. They are global celebrities whose every move draws attention. After stepping back from official royal duties, the couple settled in Frogmore Cottage, located roughly 45 minutes from London in Windsor, Berkshire. The property is not just a house, it is practically a fortress. Royal experts describe it as Fort Knox level in terms of security. The perimeter is monitored by advanced cameras and sensors, and drones are strictly prohibited, with clear signage warning anyone attempting to fly one in the area. Security personnel are plentiful. Over 1,000 highly trained soldiers are tasked with ensuring the couple's safety. Moving from royalty to tech moguls, Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft, is another figure whose life has required extraordinary protection. Even in the late 1990s, when Microsoft was rising to global dominance, threats to Gates were already apparent. In 1998, a group of pranksters attacked him in Brussels by throwing cream pies at his face, a seemingly harmless act that highlighted a serious vulnerability. This incident, combined with subsequent death threats following layoffs during the dot-com downturn, prompted Gates to dramatically upgrade his personal security. He moved his office into a space with bulletproof walls and windows, and strict security clearances became mandatory for anyone meeting him. Gates's protection exemplifies how even a single misstep can have life-threatening consequences. Another tech titan whose safety demands massive resources is Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook. Unlike other executives, whose personal security costs may be relatively modest, Zuckerberg's protection is among the most expensive in the corporate world. In 2017, Facebook reportedly spent $7.3 million on security for him, a number that has grown significantly since. The team guarding him includes armed officers stationed outside his residences in the Bay Area, many of which are equipped with panic rooms. Any location he visits, from bars to fitness studios, is pre-screened, and even new doctors or instructors undergo vetting. When he travels, his security team monitors traffic and adjusts routes, and they even plan alternative paths in case of emergencies. Zuckerberg's protection reflects not just his wealth, but the immense influence he wields over global communications. When it comes to political leaders, Xi Jinping, the president of China, commands a level of security few could imagine. Overseen by the Central Security Bureau, his protection involves a team allegedly numbering 5,000, supported by a network of helicopters, drones, and armed guards who secure locations well in advance of his visits. Cybersecurity is equally prioritized, with a dedicated team assessing digital threats. The Bureau has a historical reputation for loyalty and precision, dating back to its early days in the 1950s, when its enlistment standards were stringent. Today, while much remains secret, it is clear that Xi Jinping's safety is treated as a national priority, reflecting both his power and the potential dangers posed by political rivals. Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, represents another type of high-security figure. As head of one of the world's wealthiest royal families and the person behind the state-owned oil giant Saudi Aramco, he controls vast political and economic resources. Since taking power in 2017, bin Salman has consolidated control over military and security agencies, maintaining a personal security team of 1,000, including traditional soldiers and cybersecurity specialists. Following his alleged involvement in the assassination of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, the Crown Prince faced numerous international threats. His team ensures his safety with extensive technological and personnel measures, and he has spent billions on military equipment and upgrades. Bin Salman's security strategy demonstrates how modern leaders combine conventional and cyber methods to protect themselves against evolving threats. Queen Elizabeth II has spent decades balancing public engagement with the need for safety. As a figurehead of the United Kingdom, she interacts with thousands of people annually, yet her protection is meticulous. The Queen's Guard, supported by Scotland Yard, screens every building she enters and maintains carefully planned escape routes. In addition to bodyguards and chauffeured vehicles, she travels with a motorcade or police escort even for routine trips, such as visiting Prince George's School. Security is designed to remain invisible, ensuring that she can maintain public accessibility without compromise. For a monarch, the combination of tradition, precision, and discretion makes her security strategy unique. Finally, we cannot overlook the Pope, leader of the Catholic Church. His security team, known as the Swiss Guard, dates back to 1506 and remains among the most elite forces protecting a religious leader. Members must be unmarried Swiss Catholic males between 19 and 30 who have completed basic military training. The challenge for Pope Francis's guards is heightened by his desire to walk among the public. Crowds often approach him with enthusiasm, throwing objects or even babies, creating potential threats. Yet the Swiss Guard maintains strict protocols to protect the Pope without overreacting, preserving both his safety and the openness for which he is known. While the first 6 individuals represent some of the most visible security cases, it's worth noting that many other figures, such as Kim Jong-un, Donald Trump, and Vladimir Putin, also operate under extraordinary security arrangements. Kim Jong-un, the North Korean leader, reportedly commands 90,000 soldiers for his personal protection. His guards run alongside his motorcade and choreograph their positions for 360-degree coverage, and he travels with decoy jets to obscure his movements. Donald Trump, both as a wealthy businessman and as President of the United States, has used the Beast, a heavily armored limousine, as well as Air Force One, helicopters, and a 1,000-person security team, all designed to counter threats ranging from chemical attacks to assassination attempts. Vladimir Putin, with a background in the KGB, employs 2,000 to 3,000 plainclothes officers, armored vehicles, and a psychological intelligence unit to counter threats, while offering rewards and privileges to loyal personnel, a combination of incentives and intimidation that ensures their unwavering commitment. Each of these figures highlights a different aspect of personal protection. For tech leaders like Gates and Zuckerberg, threats often stem from their immense influence and visibility. For royal figures such as Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and Queen Elizabeth II, protection must balance tradition, protocol, and public engagement. Political leaders, from Xi Jinping to Mohammed bin Salman, must defend against both visible and invisible threats, ranging from political rivals to cyber attacks. Religious and symbolic figures like the Pope must reconcile accessibility with extraordinary protective measures. Across the board, one thing is clear: the higher the profile, the more elaborate and sophisticated the security apparatus. It is remarkable to consider the lengths these individuals go to ensure their safety. Across the board, one thing is clear: the higher the profile, the more elaborate and sophisticated the security apparatus. If you found this look into the top 6 most heavily guarded people in the world fascinating, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We dive into the hidden worlds of the powerful, the mysterious, and the extreme, giving you insights you won't find anywhere else. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a story about the people who shape our world in ways most of us can't imagine.